Hi Aries, welcome back to Omkaratarot and to your you versus them. Aries, let's see how you're feeling now, how the person connected to your energy is feeling, and what action we can expect in this connection. And Aries, these are general collective readings, may not resonate with all of you. Please keep that in mind. Take what works for you, leave the rest. So let's begin. Welcome back, all my subscribers, and welcome in newcomers. Aries spirit. Alright, Aries, newcomers, I'm setting down two sets of cards here. One side will be for you, one side will be for your person, and in the center, I'm going to have your dialogue message cards, mutual energies. If this is your reading, Aries, you'll know which side you resonate best with. For me, this is going to be person A here, and this is going to be person B. Bottom of my deck, I have the Ten of Cups. All right. So it seems maybe things were stagnant and they just kept on getting more and more stagnant with time. Maybe if one person feels that person was very inconsistent with their maybe communication or said something which was not very pleasant or something, always made them feel made them feel left out in the cold. So one person is finding their own peace or saying, you know what, I don't want to be in a connection which is full of conflict because I feel hurt, I feel betrayed, and I feel, well, this is over. The other person, I have a feeling this ending has really put them in their feels. They want to communicate. They want to communicate. They want to heal the connection. They are in awe of the other person. But the problem is that they I think they are kind of kicking themselves at why did I play these mind games? Because now if I go back and ask them for another chance, I'll probably look like such a loser. They are really in high respect of the other person though, who's not chasing them. So it's like I can never find anyone better than that. But how do I now go and tell them that I want to heal things with them? That's my first thought. But of course, I'm going to clarify all these cards for you, Aries. But before that, let's also start with some dialogue message cards. Let's see if you guys could say something to each other right now, what that would be, and then I'll clarify the rest. Aries and their person spirit, if they could say something to each other now, what would that be? Aries and their person, all right. Let's take a few more. Okay, before that, let me ask the universe spirit. Aries, let's ask spirit, what's really going on at a deeper level? So let's do this first, then we'll continue with the dialogue message cards. So spirit, tell me what's going on a deeper level with Aries and this person. Why are they both feeling this way? Okay. So the first card, spirit says, longing. Someone is yearning and desiring you. Regret. Someone feels remorse for how they behaved. And the third one says, wedding. This may be headed towards a long-term engagement. That's at least what somebody wants now. It's like, I want a 10 of cups, but how do I tell them now? Okay, so now let's continue with the dialogue message cards, Aries. Let's see if you guys could say something to each other right now, what that would be, and then I'll clarify the rest. Aries and their person spirit. Aries and their person, if they could say something to each other now, what would that be? We'll take a few more Aries from a third deck and then we'll start the reading. All right, good to go. Let's start the reading. And Aries, if any of you are looking for personal readings, my email is omkaratarot@gmail.com. You can reach me there. It's there in the description box below as well. So the first card here, Aries, says, I'm stuck in my ways. I wasn't ready to change who I was to be the one you needed. I know I'm going to regret that I let you get away. If the timing was right, I would have committed to loving you the way that you deserve to be loved. I can envision us getting back together in the future. Have you moved on with someone else who treats you better than I did? That thought is so painful. I honestly don't think anyone will love you the way that I do. Just saying. At first, I thought it was only a sexual attraction, but it's so much more than that. I love you, mind, body, and soul. You check all my boxes. How can that be possible? I should have listened to my intuition. I carry guilt for the way I mistreated you. We've both changed a great deal. I fear you've moved on from me. Alright, so these were some of your messages, Aries. If these were resonating with your storyline, let's start the reading. I'm going to first focus on my left side, which is person A. Once I'm done here, later we'll move to the other side. And newcomers, please remember these are not gender based, and I'm not guessing which side Aries is on, because I could be dealing with two Aries on either side. But if this is your reading, you'll immediately pick up which side you're on, who this person is for you. And yes, it can be a love interest, spouse, ex, secret crush, could even be a business partner, relative, best friend. This is a general reading. Use your own judgment here, okay? So, person A, let's focus on you first. How are you feeling today? Knight of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, person A says things stopped because they never took a chance. They never took a risk on love. They made a fool out of me. They treated me like I was not good enough for them. It was always their way or the highway. They were playing mind games with me. I'm not dealing with all that. I'm getting onto my own little boat and moving away. You know why? Because there meant plenty of fish in the sea. I'm going to move on and find somebody better. This person did not want to do right by me, and they did not do right by me. And I'm not going to remain single waiting around for somebody who thinks they have all the power over me. No, no, no. I'm leaving this behind. I'm moving on and probably, hopefully, find somebody new. So according to person A, this connection has come to a total standstill, and they are no longer investing into a connection where they feel the other person was all head over heart and, never... they were not being emotionally available. So person A says, yeah, I'm not going to invest in a connection like this. Yeah, this can't be my soulmate. This friendship, this soulmate bond, it's over. I'm not dealing with them anymore. Okay, so why do you feel this way, person A? Tell me. Knight of Swords. What's the Knight of Swords? Yeah, person A says that they were... treating me like I was just an option in their life. They said something, or they said I wasn't interested in commitment, or they treated me very badly, or, they said something which made me feel I was not important to them. So when I saw this kind of behavior from them, I just turned my back on them. They made me feel as if I was, on the outside. They kept me in lack. So I've kind of figured out that, this is not my soulmate. This is over, or this bonding is not equal, and there's no equal give and take here. So I've kind of accepted that this can't be the person who's meant to be with me, and this is the universe sending me a gift from the universe. No, they couldn't have behaved. My soulmate would not behave in a way where I was left carrying all the weight of the connection on my shoulders. So I couldn't take it anymore. So I've moved on, or at least trying to. Okay, so tell me then, person A, how do you see the connection currently? How do you see person B? How do you feel about the connection right now as I'm doing the reading? Six of Swords. Person A says, I don't know. I'm moving forward, Omkaratarot, on my own little boat, because I was not emotionally happy. And none of my dreams and wishes came true here. And that's the reason I got onto my boat and I'm sailing off. I'm not going to deal with a player. I'm not going to deal with anyone who's immature. I am moving on towards finding my true partner, true soulmate, or my own safety and security. Yes, I'm rebuilding my own life now and moving on to bigger, better things. I don't think this warrants a second chance from my end. So I don't think person A is really waiting around for any offer right now. They feel the blindfold is off. I've, cut off those chains which are binding me to this connection. I think person A is really protecting their energy, has taken their power back, and saying, yeah, this is over. I mean, where can it go after I got stabbed in the back 10 times? So this is over. Yeah, they feel the other person was keeping secrets from them or lying to them or, not doing right by me. They didn't want to have a balanced connection. So I think person A right now has kind of accepted this is over and I have to move on, get onto my little boat and move on and find a new soulmate. Okay, so what action person A will finally take, I will open later. Aries, let's go to the other side, see how person B feels, and then we'll do the action cards together. So, person B, how are you feeling? What's the tower for you? Yeah, person B has realized that their actions, whatever immature actions they took, they created a tower between the two of you, both of you, right? And now they're realizing they've lost out on a perfect partnership. Am I right, person B? Is that the tower you're going through? Yeah, they feel that person emotionally walked away. They feel that their person just walked away from them emotionally, and now they're realizing how much their actions, their immature actions, how much heartbreak it caused for them, for the other person, and now even for them. Now they are scared. Why are you scared now? What's the moon card? Oh, they don't have the courage now. How do I make it work? How do I go and tell them that I want to talk to them? I want to heal things? They are scared. This person is finding it very difficult now to express their emotions, or maybe they are feeling now, I've lost out on the big cup of love. They're realizing they made some very unwise and foolish choices, because of which I think they are realizing they got dropped. Now they're realizing maybe that they came across as very selfish and self-centered, So they're scared now. Why are you scared? Tell me, person B. Eight of Wands. What's the Eight of Wands? Eight of Wands. Yeah, I think this person is wanting to talk to person A, maybe regarding this heartbreak that they caused, regarding the ending that happened, regarding the death card, and the Ten of Swords is like the total ending. So they do want to talk about this because they do want to message, but they're feeling very, very insecure. Why is that? Because now they're seeing person A maybe as a star who's blocked them, and they feel they've lost out on their chance. They feel if I go towards them and talk to them, it's going to backfire on me now. Tell me more about the star card. Somewhere, I don't know, this person does want to come out of the cold. They do want to have victory and success with person A, who they feel is their perfect match, who they want in their life. But I think the fear is that what if the other person doesn't love me anymore? Or it's too late, or I've been released by this connection. So they are scared to take action in case person A has emotionally walked away from them. So tell me then, person B, how do you see the connection currently? How do you see person A? How do you feel about this connection right now as I'm doing the reading? The Empress. All right, so they do have a lot of respect for person A, who they feel is maybe very intuitive, very balanced, very abundant, very, somebody who they can't replace in their life. They want to take a baby step, I think. I don't think this person wants to straight away come and say everything, because they feel they may get turned down, but they do want to talk. They do want to message it. They at least want to address the ending that happened and the heartbreak that was caused because of the ending. Five of Swords in reverse. Five of Swords in reverse. Yeah, I think they are a little scared that if they come on too strong, their person may just push them away and say, I don't want you back anymore. Like, they're not sure if the other person would even want them back in that capacity anymore. It's like, yeah, but I do want to talk. I do want to talk about the ending. I do want to address that. Okay, tell me more. Five of Swords in reverse. They want to talk about why they behaved the way they did, why they never took action. They just want to know if the door is still open. They just want to know if there is still a chance and that the door won't be shut on their face, or is that person done with them. I just want to know if they are totally done with me, is this a complete ending, or is there a possibility to have a brand new beginning? So they just want to test the waters, I guess. Am I right, person B? Tell me. Is that your plan? Yeah, because they're very lonely. They don't want to think and rethink and go over and over again. It's like, yeah, I have to just make a move. I have to just go their way. Then after that, we'll see where it goes. I don't know. Let's see. I'm going to do your action cards. We'll figure out more what they intend to do, Aries. And let's take another deck for this one. Okay, so person A, I'm back with you. Action from your end towards person B or otherwise in your own life in the next 7 days. And I want to share something really interesting with you, Aries. I got a comment on one of the readings. I think it was Capricorn or something. And somebody said, your voice is so sweet, it irritates me. People have gotten used to, I think, being aggressive, and I do notice there are some tarot readers who will use the words F and B and be rude and nasty, and they have so many subscribers. I think in today's world we've become addicted to whoever treats you bad. It's the bad boy, bad girl kind of vibe where you want to be with that person. So I think that's what person B was trying. They were trying to be aloof and I don't care, and try to play mind games thinking they'll be chased or something. But in this case, I think person A was too wise. Life is too short to sit in anger and resentment and hatred. I think person A is just choosing their peace and saying, you know what, I have one life, I'm going to enjoy it, I'm going to move forward. So sorry, I went off track. But okay, so person A, back with you. Person A's action towards person B or otherwise in their own life in the next 7 days, Spirit. 8 of Pentacles. Person is busy working on their money, on their craft, on their business, on their work, making their own dreams and wishes come true. It's like, yeah, I'm going to be happy nonetheless. I have to create my own happiness. I'm not subject to somebody else's approval or disapproval or choosing me, right? I have to stand up for my own self. I'm stronger, than ever before. So person A is using their own intuition and saying, you know what, either somebody will come to me correct or I'm perfectly fine working on myself. Okay, so person B, what about you? Action from your end towards person A or otherwise in your own life in the next 7 days. 7 of Pentacles in reverse. They don't want to have a missed opportunity, that's for sure. They don't want to live in regret and resentment and sadness for the rest of their life, feeling I had a missed opportunity. So what are you going to do? That's my question. Chariot, 7 of Cups, 3 of Pentacles, I knew it. So this person is trying to plan, they're planning out how to work this out. They want to come forward. This person wants to get onto their chariot, their car, maybe travel towards person A. Why do you want to come towards them, person B? Why do you want to come towards them? What's the plan? Tell me. What's your plan? Why do you want to work things out? Why do you want to come towards them? They want to talk. They want to talk about all the things they never talked about before. There were some secrets, I guess, that they didn't want person A to know, but now it's like, I want to talk about all the stuff that I didn't, the secrets I was keeping in my heart, the feelings I was keeping in my heart for you. I want to tell you all that. They want to start brand new. It's like, can we start from scratch? And if person A accepts this little offer, I think they have bigger plans. This person wants to offer something even more stable. They just want to get, see if person A is going to start communicating with them again. So they are waiting and watching to see if person A will be receptive, I think. So tell me about the 10 of Cups. What's the 10 of Cups? Overall energy, Spirit, for Aries reading today. 10 of Cups. Overall energy for Knight of Wands, Seven of Wands, Eight of Pentacles, and the Three of Wands. All right. Okay. So this is, I think, person B, who they know if they come across now, if they try and come back to person A's life with the same kind of energy of being a player and, flirty, or, message them and flirt with them or something, they know that the other person is not even going to bother. It's like, yeah, I know they're not going to be interested. God knows how many people are trying to flirt with them as well. So I'm not going to try that. So this person is kind of looking at a long-term potential when they do come in, when they do message. It's almost like, when I do come in, I want to prove to them that I'm serious now. I want to put in the work. I want to prove to them that I am ready now to build something long-term. And that's the same card I had here as well. So Ten of Cups is their plan. It's if they are allowed to come back, or if they do get their courage to come back, I don't think this person will be a player now. They know that strategy, that bad boy bad girl strategy, did not work out in the past, so they're not going to try that again. But they want to be honest, they want to speak their truth, and if they feel that they are getting through back to person A, then they are going to up their offer, I feel. All right, so that's what I have for you. Till next time then. Yeah, somebody is really looking forward to a renewal, revival of a connection. They could be making plans. Maybe they want to come back a bit romantic instead of just passionate, because they see that person A is their wish come true. They may even come back with a little bit of an apology or something. So that's what I have for you. Till next time then. Love and light. Take care. Namaste, Aries.